In 2 minutes, the first thing I want to say is great to be in a dry basement. That's the very first thing I want to say. Because the flood that hit, and it just wasn't Riverhead, also flooded my newly finished basement, and we had pumps running for days, and the water did not go down. Eventually it went down, but it did not go down all over the island. Shelter Island, which Chris Kent toured, flooded, major flooding throughout Shelter Island. Salto, Jamesport, where the pumps still run on 25. Riverhead, Ridge, where the Full Gospel Church is surrounded by water, and their pastor's house has water lapping at the underboards of their house, and their cesspools are underwater. All of these things. Right now, we're working with our congressman, with our federal officials, with our senator, to make sure that we have sufficient response to this disaster. Currently, all that's being offered is low-interest loans. That may not, and that certainly is not, enough to address the problem. We need more direct federal help. I know Congressman Bishop is working very, very hard on this, and I applaud his efforts in every way. But we need more of a response than we're getting. There's a lot of people. I have a little savings account, I was able to cover it. But there are some people whose houses have been underwater for 7, 8, 9 days. You go to Shelter Island, you go to these other places, the water hasn't receded in the 36th day of the flood. That's mold, that's septic waste, that's all the problems of us. And I will say this, if we are a community, and I think we are, what happens to one of us happens to all of us. We have to understand that. So I applaud the pastor, I applaud Ryan for holding this meeting to make us understand the connection between us and the pain and suffering, financial loss and dislocation that some of us are feeling, that all of us have to address. So we have to speak up. As a county official, I see our Chief Deputy County Executive here. I see a representative of our presiding officer here. I see our state assemblyman, our state senator here. I see our supervisor, chief of police here, our congressman. We need to get together in a room and say, okay, guys and gals, what are we going to do for all of these people so adversely affected? It is our time to be judged. We are being judged on our response. If we sit and do nothing, if we avert what our neighbors are feeling, we have failed. It is our time to stand up to the plate. I am happy to work with my fellow elected officials to get this done, but we have to do more than just low interest loans. It isn't going to cut it.